Okay guys, we're back again, and there's some things that we did, and we're actually finished, well, sort of, kind of. Remember we talked about our power supply? Well, here it is, connected. This kind of XLR connection, which bridges our both upper section and bottom section together. You know, we just plug our cable that we talked about before into it. Remember this bar we talked about with these 4-channel bridges, I guess we could call them. They're all hooked up and soldered. Well, and here's the wire for them. And we only did 4 channels here. You can see we have 4 channels hooked up to our patch bay. Also, our ribbon cables are, and again, it's only 4 of them for now. 4 ribbon cables are connected to our strip, whatever we call it here. And today we can do a little test, put some audio through it, and see how it sounds. Also, our faders. We sealed off our faders. We bypassed them, but we sealed off the wires so that they don't accidentally touch anything else. And guys, you know, also I want to say this cosmetically, you know, I know some of you guys out there are real wiring cosmetics, and you like to have this taped up and looking nice. I'm not much into that. I just want to make sure it works and that it is safe. The most important thing. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and power this guy up, but before we power it up, we're gonna test our power leads again, just to make sure that we have the right wires connected to the right points. Okay, here we are in the studio now, and we're gonna go ahead and hook up our power supply. I just ran another test on those power leads, and they are go. So we'll go ahead and hook this up to the back of our power supply. And again, this is our 4-pin XLR cable, which we'll plug in the back here. So now if you come around to the front of the rack, I want to kind of show you guys why I mounted a patch bay on the top, and you'll see why in 2 seconds. Right next to my patch bays in the studio, we can patch in our points right to mine, and we're gonna go ahead and do that. So we're gonna run a signal out and in to channel 1, out of channel 1, back into my system, to the studio system. As you can see, that's a very relatively easy concept to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and power this bad boy up. And again, you know, when it comes to powering, we're gonna use our noses, sniff, smell, observe, feel if anything's heating up or anything like that. Again, I tested the power leads. They are good, but you never know. You always want to test. You always want to be aware. Okay? We're gonna go ahead and leave that right there and just put these wires over here. We're gonna plug in our power, which is good, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw the power switch on the power supply. Okay? All the mute lights are lit up, so something must be wired up correctly. I don't smell anything burning at this point in time. Nothing feels hot or warm. So let's go ahead and put a signal in our first channel. Okay? I'm gonna unmute our first channel. Ah, signal. Gonna turn the gain up a little bit.
This is incredible. Don't get up, girl.
Play with the EQ. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You have just learned the Mitchell method of installing and operating your channel strips. Congratulations. I'm Dennis Mitchell for Stone Brown Productions. See you next time.